Hey guys, hope you're having a good one. Today we're going to go over a couple summer fragrances that I picked out that are cheapies. We're going to go over cheap summer fragrances, and what I constitute as cheap is about under 50 bucks. So you can find all of these fragrances for about 50 bucks and under. So let's get into it. Guys, if you're a new viewer, please like, comment, subscribe. If you're a returning viewer, thank you for the support. Please like, comment, tell me what you wear, what your favorite summer cheapie is. That would be awesome. All right, guys, let's get into the first one. The first one that I got here that I personally like and that I'll be wearing a lot this summer is Lucianno Coastal Breeze. I've talked about this a couple times, but for me, mainly it's like tropical orange, minty, just a really nice fragrance. This is a clone of Louis Vuitton Pacific Chill. They ripped off the bottle a lot, and it's not really a twist. It's more of a an identical clone, from what I understand. I've never smelled Pacific Chill, but this is really good. I really like this, and I found this for about 40 bucks. So if you're looking for a cheap alternative, if you like orange, if you like tropical, if you like minty fragrances, this is definitely one that I'd say go check out. It's really nice. It's Luciano Coastal Breeze. All right, guys, next one we're going to talk about is another personal summer favorite of mine, and this is one that I only wear around the summertime, and that is Missoni Wave. So, guys, very nice fragrance, marine style, a lot of citruses, has some mandarin orange, but also gets very fresh. It has some lavender, some sage in it. It's a really nice fragrance. It even dries down to be a little creamy on my skin, gets a little bit of a creaminess to it. But it's really nice. This is actually a clone of, or it smells like Chanel Allure Sport. And a lot of people in the community like this. That's why I originally grabbed this. And I got this. This was a tester I got for 40 bucks. So, yeah, I'd say if you guys like, sea marine style notes, citruses, a little bit of freshness and some creaminess to it, this is a really good one. It's Missoni Wave. Next up, we have one from Lattafa. It's a newer pickup that I did a video on recently, and that is Maahir Legacy. So this is a really nice fragrance. It's almost like lemon lime Sprite sort of vibes. I don't think lemon's listed in the notes, but I know there is lime, there's pineapple, there's some mint in there. But then for me, it dries down to be a little bit more fresh, clean lavender. At first, it's very citrus, aromatic, lemon, lime vibes to it, but then after it dries down, it becomes very fresh, very, lavender dominant on my skin. So, yeah, this one's really good. This is a clone of Parfums de Marly Sedley. So, yeah, a lot of people again in the community like this. I paid like 22 bucks for this at Burlington. I found it there. And yeah, if you're looking for a cheaper alternative to Sedley or just want to see what the DNA may smell like, this is a really good one. The bottle is a fingerprint magnet, as you can see, so just be aware of that. But yep, that is Maahir Legacy by Lattafa. Next up, we have another good one from Lattafa, a really summer dominant fragrance, and that is Asad Zanzibar. So as you guys know, I've talked about this line before, the Asad line. It's really good, guys. They really don't miss with this line that they've created. You know, all of them are very well, but for the summer, this one is really nice. It's coconut dominant. It has some iris in it, so it gets a little bit fresh, powdery, lavender in it. It's a little spicy with vanilla, or excuse me, a little spicy with pepper, but then it has a little bit of a vanilla, a vibe to it as well. It's really good. I really like this fragrance. It's very creamy coconut vanilla, but it also has a freshness to it that is really good. So I definitely say check this one out. You can find this at your local Burlingtons, or you can find it online for like 20 some dollars. So really good. It's Lattafa Asad Zanzibar. Next is probably my favorite release from last year that I picked up, at least rack store wise, and that is Tommy Vibrant Summer. So this one is really good. Probably one of the better fragrances from the rack store that I have in my collection. But yeah, there's citruses. It has a coconut vibe to it for me, like on the beach coconut vibe. But it's citrusy, it's aromatic, it's a little bit coconut smooth. It's good. It literally reminds me of being on the beach. That's at least what I get. Um, I think I paid like 18 bucks for this bottle. I don't know if you can even find these anymore. Sometimes with these Tommy releases, what they do is they're in the rack store for a shorter period of time, and then these flankers kind of, they're not seen very much. So yeah, it's still a good fragrance, and I'm gonna put it in this list just because if you do find it at the rack store, it's definitely a good pickup for the summer, and that is Tommy Vibrant Summer. We have another very summer forward beach style fragrance, at least that I believe in the bottle is going to also give you that vibe, and that is John Varvatos Artisan Pure. I tell you what, guys, this thing reminds me of me being on the beach. If you look at the bottle, it reminds you of like a castaway, sort of like seashell vibe. It's like it's very, very cool style of bottle in my opinion, but basically it's going to be very citrus dominant. It has some orange notes in it, has lemon notes in it, has bergamot, but then it gives you this kind of bite from the ginger. You definitely get a vibe from the ginger, but again, this is really, really nice. Very, very summer forward. Makes me feel that I am on the beach. I paid like 25 bucks for this. So again, this is one that is well deserving to be in that cheapy conversation whenever it comes to summer fragrances. And I definitely say if you find it or you are looking to get it, pick it up if you do like those citruses, especially if you're an orange type of guy with a little bit of a, like I said, a bite of a ginger. So really good. That's John Varvatos Artisan Pure. And last but not least, probably one of my favorite summer fragrances that I do own that I got at TJ Maxx for actually $50, right on the nose. So you can find this for about 50 bucks, and this is a 50 ml. But that is Bulgari Aquamarine Pour Homme, I believe. Really, really good fragrance if you're into summer dominant fragrances. Grapefruit, orange, has a water marine style notes, seaweed note, which is very interesting to me. So again, it gives you that oceanic, aquatic feel to it, but it's very, very, I like to describe this basically as teal. Like if the color teal could have a scent to it, like the bottle, this is what it would be. So, like I said, it's very aquatic, aquamarine style, um, oceanic, and it's really good for the 50 bucks. Bulgari makes some very good fragrances, and yeah, this is one that I really enjoy for the summer. So go check it out. It's Bulgari Aquamarine Pour Homme. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this one. I really appreciate you guys if you made it all the way to the end of the video. Again, if you're a new viewer, please like, comment, subscribe. If you're a returning viewer, thank you for the support. Really do appreciate it. And we'll talk to you guys on the next one. All right, peace, guys.